This is the SimGot EW300, and from the moment you hold them, you can tell they're different. But are they worth your time going into 2026? First, the build feels premium. The all-metal shells have a satisfying weight and don't feel cheap at all, which is honestly rare in the segment. However, the 2-pin cable that comes with them just doesn't match that quality. It feels a bit cheap, and the color isn't my favorite. On the plus side, they're very comfortable. They're a bit smaller than my Moondrop Maze, so they don't press as much into your ears, which is perfect if you're gaming for longer sessions. The EW300 uses a tri-bid driver setup in each earpiece. That means there's a 10mm dynamic driver for strong bass and rich vocals, a 6mm planar driver for clean, controlled treble and mid-detail, and a piezoelectric driver to help with crisp highs and extension. That tri-bid combo is designed to give you a balanced sound, powerful lows, detailed mids, and sparkly highs all in one package. The iems are loud and clear without ever hurting your head. The EQ feels balanced right out of the box, clean, not too bright, and not too muddy. However, the bass isn't booming. It's there, clean and accurate, but not aggressive. If you like heavier low end, this might feel a bit reserved. Now let's compare them to the Moondrop Maze. The Maze used a dual driver setup, dynamic and planar, while the EW300 adds a piezoelectric driver for extra high-end detail. Reviews show that the EW300 edges out the May in treble clarity, dynamics, and soundstage, meaning there's slightly more sparkle, livelier transients, and a wider feel in comparison to the Maze, which leans warmer with stronger bass presence. Personally, I find the EW300 cleaner and more refined, especially for gaming where you want separation without fatigue. The May can have a fuller bass feel, but I like the balance and overall detail of the EW300s. As for my experience, the ear tips on the EW300 were definitely easier to install than many have tried. No wrestling them on. It's a small thing, but it matters when you're swapping tips or cleaning them often. The cable might be a downgrade compared to everything else, so I'll probably end up swapping it out for a higher quality 2-pin cable that matches the premium shells. Don't get me wrong, the SimGot EW300 isn't perfect. The cable feels cheap and the bass isn't punchy, but the driver setup, build quality, comfort, and balanced sound make it one of the most enjoyable iems I've used around this price point. If you want comfort and clarity over heavy bass, and you game or listen for long sessions, these are hard to beat.